Here's everything you need to know about Handsome Phil, episodes 1 and 2, in 3 minutes 30 seconds. Handsome Phil is a farmer. He had also made a name for himself as a painting artist. But as Old Man Acorn tells him, he's been out of the art scene too long. Old Man Acorn is owner of Acorn Records. There's only one band on the label. They are called the Cacti. Old Man Acorn wants to sell Acorn Records to Handsome Phil. Handsome Phil rides his tractor into town to check out the Cacti. Acorn Records employee and stage manager Andy gives Handsome Phil a video presentation only to find that Hector Peppercorn has sabotaged his video. Hector Peppercorn is an Italian immigrant obsessed with rock and roll. He is jealous of the Cacti's success. Stage manager Andy explains that Peppercorn is an unsavory character and has been ever since he owned a nightclub that Andy worked at. Through mysterious technology, C.T. Ham reveals his findings that Peppercorn's teeth are real. By the way, Phil complains to his wife about the underwear she has packed for him, but she insists that it's not underwear, but Brazilian swimwear.
I thought I threw that in the trash.
Handsome Phil rides his tractor to town to also teach his protege a lesson about paint-based artistry. His protege, C.T. Ham, winner of the Handsome Phil Scholarship Award, has been evicted from his residency in Handsome Phil's barn for sleeping with Handsome Phil's daughter. But Handsome Phil intends to get Ham on the right track artistically by leaving behind the canvases and just painting houses. With stage manager Andy's unsolicited help, they paint Old Man Acorn's aunt's pottery shop, causing extensive damage to pottery in the process. Handsome Phil meets the Admiral, and they go to check out the band. By the way, in the early 60s, Phil, Acorn, and the Admiral all served on classified top-secret U.S. Navy submarine missions collecting giant squid seminations. As a young man, Acorn took giant squid hormones and transformed into the Acorn we now know as an old man. Backstage, bass player Miles informs guitarist Lazaro that Old Man Acorn's been acting strangely lately. Episode 2 continues where Episode 1 left off, in the middle of a flashback. Turns out Acorn's trying to replace Lazaro and the drummer with his 2 nephews, and has been colluding with Hector Peppercorn somehow.
Get me Hector Peppercorn.
On stage, the band infuriates their label owner-manager by wearing wigs, fake facial hair, and adult diapers, while presenting themselves as an entirely different band. Acorn plans to give the band their instructions for that day about their big outdoor performance to be filmed and broadcast live across the world via satellite TV, but Hector Peppercorn switches envelopes to give the Cacti false and ridiculous instructions. The Cacti are confused by the apparent cancellation of the big show, but do not wish to talk to their angered manager any further. Meanwhile, at Handsome Phil's request, C.T. Ham gathers information about the record label from its accountant, who advises against investing in it. Handsome Phil then visits an old friend and fellow artist. However, Handsome Phil eats a brownie provided by a band called Special People. He commences to freak out at the first annual Performance Art Nature hike, and in doing so freaks out Hector Peppercorn's goons hired to stake out his tractor.
What the hell is going on here?
C.T. Ham had intended to confess his love for Phil's daughter to Phil, but instead opts for trying to somehow assist the discombobulated farmer. Unfortunately, this day is also Handsome Phil's wedding anniversary, and his wife Mary has been waiting for hours at their favorite restaurant with the waiter who is also the father of Miles and once served on the same submarine as the Admiral, Phil, and Acorn.
You're gonna go meet Old Man Acorn. You're gonna go meet Carl and Kathy. And then you're gonna make it to the restaurant on time. You're not gonna be late. There's no way. There's no possible way we're gonna be late for this thing. It's the longest day of the year. I don't care what happens.
Look, a clue. This is what Hector Peppercorn scratches his back with. He's up to something. Looks like I gotta watch my back tonight.
And now, the exciting conclusion.